Welcome to the Goat Mentality Podcast. You're rocking it out with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers in the 55014 area code. It's just the three of us today.
Yep.
We
Trey's. I don't see anything different. He looks the same. If anything, it looks like he lost weight.
Yeah, and he did get his breathing condition fixed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just sounds like a small balloon leaking now. Instead of,
They sawed the entire bridge of his nose, folded it back, and stitched it so he's got a pig nose. Yep. The doctor said, "I just want you to live out your true identity."
Right. Imagine Trey joins Special Forces. They put him on a stealth mission.
Yeah.
That breathing, getting him killed right away.
It's getting him killed.
Yep.
Yeah. He couldn't ruck. There's no way. Trey can't ruck.
We were talking about just kind of who we would beat in a fight. Aiden.
Yeah.
Do you think this is more inside baseball, but do you think that you could beat Senthil Rajashekaran in a fight?
I want to say so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty even matchup. Me and him.
You don't think there's berserker rage about a come out?
Well, I believe that. That's why I said I think it would be an even match. Because, like, physically speaking, I feel like I would do all right. But I feel like he's a man with a lot of things bottled up.
Yeah.
And that's not a guy I want to fuck with. No. That's a guy, like I was telling you earlier, the one that just grits his head and takes more punches than he gives, but he's just got a lot of energy. You know, I feel like he's one of those guys.
Yeah, Senthil just diving forward,
pushing forward, eating punches to the top of the head, straight knuckle on skull.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking funny.
When you see like a bar fight in the Midwest, you get them guys, their face just gets beat red. And they get socked on the top of the head, but they're not going down. They got like a North Face fleece on and buckle jeans, and they're getting popped in the top of the
head. they have the Shields hat on too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That exact guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Pussy.
It's over at darts.
Yeah.
I stopped fucking 21 playing cricket.
Nice shot, fuckhead. Fuckhead's a good one.
Been shitting on me all game.
Yeah. Oh, you want to just sit there, run your fucking mouth? I'm going to run the board up on you, shithead. Fucking dickhead.
God. Yeah, no, that's always what's weird too, is I feel like in the Midwest, because my brother, he's a fighter. And every time he does like shit in the Midwest and kind of like even other places too, but after the fight, drunk guys will always come up to him and be like, "I can fucking take you on."
Yeah,
they want to fight.
They want to fight your brother because after they just watched him in the ring.
Exactly, because they like. It's got to be like just obviously drunk confidence, but also there is something about watching MMA live where you're like, I want to fucking fight somebody right now.
Yeah, where you're walking around sizing dudes. Yep. That you're like taking a piss next to him in the bathroom. Yeah. That every time they play it live at the corner bar.
Yeah.
Walking around after watching a fight on the big screen, looking at a dude like,
yeah. If you're with your girlfriend at like an MMA event, you're walking around like the Secret Service.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. You're eyeing everybody down. Yeah, no, it truly does bring something out of dudes, but they'll try and fight them and shit. But it's also crazy to see the dudes that will try to fight.
Oh, some get physical. Some
either just like. I feel like not so much in like a physical way, but they'll say like crazy shit wanting him to swing on them first.
I see.
Yeah.
So they always want your brother to start the fight.
Exactly.
They'll talk shit, but
exactly because then I think they're drunk enough, but they're coming at it from like a legal standpoint where they're like, this guy, he's a professional fighter and he just kicks the shit out of me for no reason.
Right.
So I think that's what it is.
We should just start fights with people. I saw a post in a Playboy Cardi Reddit that it might take a little bit of digging to find it here. But here it is, yeah. Playboy Cardi. Anyone here just goes out at night and fights people? My life was boring as fuck, so I started going out and just fighting people. I started putting on a ski mask, and at first it was only homeless people. Then it evolved to high school kids. Now I'm picking fights with grown men. I even have a nemesis. I beat the same guy up a couple of times, found out where he works, so I catch him off guard when he gets off work.
Oh my God.
He's been posting on Facebook about catching me at night and giving me what I deserve. Dude drives around at night with a shotgun trying to kill me. My life is so much more exciting now. Am I crazy for doing this?
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be so insane, because like it doesn't sound like that guy's ever fought back or had even had the chance to.
No, never has been in a fight, and then one night was just like, I want to just see. He's listening to a whole lot of Red, beating up homeless people.
When I go to sleep, I dream about murder. Yep. That's a true thing, though. I feel like there's just a shot of an ass. But there was watching, like I said before, watching fights or doing anything like that. Sorry, Trey. Or doing anything like that. I feel like it does boost your male energy up, dude. It makes you more masculine.
It does. Yeah.
You start hearing down, down, down.
Yeah. You hear the slow reverb,
down,
guitar
down,
isolated of just sweet dreams. Bow, 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 bow. Walking around looking at everybody. You got like a sepia filter on your vision.
Yeah.
Just add a sports bar because you didn't want to pay for it on pay-per-view.
Yep.
Down. Couple of pitchers deep.
Yep.
And you hear Jocko talking in your ear.
Look, what's going to stop you when you put your mind to it?
And it's just you sizing the dude up while you're taking a beer piss. That's awesome.
I don't think I've ever. I've never fought somebody that's like not my brother, or like people at like a boxing gym or an MMA gym. I've never gotten.
I've never gotten into a physical fight.
Right. Yeah.
In my adult life, although yesterday I was at my client's, I thought I was going to get assaulted.
What? How?
He one of the roommates at this group home who is not my client. Like, I was filling out my paperwork, getting ready to leave in the garage. And then out of nowhere, this dude comes around the corner in sweatpants and a wife beater and gets really close to my face. And I was like, whoa, that's a big man. And my client's just sitting there. And I'm like, all right, what's up, man? And then he just goes, and then skips into the street and starts throwing punches at cars and stuff. And I was like, well, I'm going to get out of here, man. I was like,
moving cars?
Yeah, at moving cars. Shit. I was like, I'm going to get out of here, man. He goes, I'm sorry. He does that. And I was like, whoa, yeah.
That's scary as hell.
Just a full-grown man skipping around like a child.
And also then, getting in your face.
Right, directly in my face. I was like, I'm getting hit. I didn't see this one coming today.
He was hearing it too.
He was, yeah. He heard down, 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 down. I'm gonna punch a PCA in his face while he does his paperwork.
Oh, dude. Yeah. No, I think the only times that I've been like, I want to fucking punch this dude's lights out is like at a party being drunk or like at work. But
yeah, at work you feel a different type of way.
Right.
In customer service, yeah. You start fantasizing. Well, follow your ass home.
Yeah. Well, there's always the thought too when you're talking with like a very old person who's being mean to you, and they're like super weak and like, I have all these different ailments. Oh, it's so tough. And it's like, yeah, in the wild, I'd kick your ass right now and leave you for dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But thank God we're not in the wild. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, if we were in the wild, the whole pack would have left you behind. Because things are moving. They probably, back in the day, the old people probably looked at like a fire and was like, what is this? How do I use it? And they're like, we got to leave this old bitch behind. Yeah. She keeps blowing our cover every time we start a fire.
She can't get the fucking flint and steel right.
Yeah.
You got to send smoke signals to Apple support. I'm sorry. I can't help you here.
You had any shitty customers recently? Any memorable ones?
It's just, it's all. Nothing super. Or actually, there was a pretty memorable guy. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was
one last week you were telling us about.
Are you talking about the guy that has the 3 TikToks and shit?
No, I'm talking about the one that dropped it in the toilet.
Oh, yeah. There was a guy that came in, and he was telling me, he was like, I was looking at my phone when I was taking a piss, and I dropped it in the toilet, and I can't stop myself from peeing. So he's just peeing all over this phone, like making it even more waterlogged. and then he, like, by the time he had told me that story, I was already like had it in my hand, eyeballing it. So yeah, like there's that shit where it's like, how did you not like say anything or not feel like don't touch that?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he probably didn't wash it because he didn't want to fuck the phone up anymore.
Exactly. I'm not saying washing it. Bring it in like a plastic bag and just be like, it's fucking not working.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no point. But I don't know. There's just
dried it off, put it in his pocket.
Exactly. Yep. There's moisture in the fucking camera. Yeah, because he pissed all over it.
I can't. Could you imagine not being able to stop yourself from pissing?
Yeah, that's like if you got captured and taken to a warehouse and there's you're sitting with a bag over your head, you're in just like a fold out chair, and then they take off your hood and there's another person across from you, and they like, you have to shoot them, so you shoot them, and then they take the bag off and it's your mom. Mm-hmm. Like that's how that would feel.
That would feel exactly like that. Pissing, not being able to stop yourself from peeing. Yeah, that perfectly encapsulates that feeling.
It's like playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
What's he got?
I don't know. Just walked up, pitched a rock through the window, stole something, and left immediately. Where is this camera placement, too?
I feel like people have cameras on the sides now.
Jesus Christ. No, I love the people that come into your store, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing their stories.
Yeah, there are some very interesting ones, but there are some where you're like, I could shoot myself in the head and this person would not care. They'd be like, I still don't get it. He just killed himself. It didn't show me how to do it. I don't know.
When I walk into the store and there's the dude with the earpiece on giving a lecture to old people on how to use a fucking iPad, it's like, this is unreal.
Yep. And there's also like with some of the people, you honestly you should go to today at Apple class, but the computers, like old people will come in sometimes and try to buy one, and they'll always be like, I want you to go very slowly when you show me all these things. And you show them like one thing, like, I don't know how to take a picture of the screen of my computer. So you show them, you're like, it's this, and this. And they're like, thank you so much for showing me. Like, it's so grateful. And then like they'll ask you like 10 other questions, and then you'll be like, okay, have a good rest of your day. And they're like, I don't remember any of that. Thank you so much. It's like so disrespectful. You took 30 minutes of your time to do that. They're like, it doesn't matter anyway.
I'm not going to fucking remember how to use this.
I'm not going to remember any of that.
Yeah, when the next time you get someone coming in asking for like tech support, download like WhatsApp.
Yep.
And shit, and link them to a bunch of like different chat websites so that they just keep getting notification after notification. That would be so sick to do.
Yeah, just sign them up for like 10,000 mailing lists. Like, I came in last time because there's so many emails, and now we have 100,000 more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do that, like, or
I could get fired by talking about it, by saying I shouldn't have said where I worked.
No, you're fine. You put on the, you know what you should do though is just link them to your drug dealer's Telegram. So they just start getting videos and pictures of his menu.
Yeah.
They're sitting at home at 6:00 at night and they're looking at their iPad. It's just a dude with black gloves on holding a nug in front of the screen.
Throwing through weed. God. We talked about this last time, but I'm still shocked about Telegram. It's used for drugs, and then child porn. Like those.
And communicating with foreign family overseas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's mainly WhatsApp, I think.
Yeah, they use Telegram in Ukraine though.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They will almost just be like, fuck it, you do Telegram for everything. That's my phone, that's my texting, that's my calling. Telegram. I use Telegram. Yeah.
It is free.
I was saying this to you the other day, like obscure, like third party, like messaging sites are so strange. Like if you are hanging out with a person and you hear the messenger notification go off on their phone, that's a dangerous person. They do all of their communicating via Facebook Messenger. Ding. Dangerous person. Ding. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what's new in my life. I can't talk about fucking work at all. Get in trouble.
Yeah. I guess we did come to a realization pretty recently. Mario and Sonic at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I did hear about that. I got it over here somewhere. Yep. Mario and Sonic at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. They think we some kind of dummies. Trying to tell me fucking Sonic and Eggman be in the same room and not at each other's motherfucking throat. That's some bullshit. I don't believe that for a fucking second. What are they, time travelers? 2008? Shit. I don't believe that for a motherfucking second. They playing me for some kind of dummy giving me this game.
The thing about this game, though, it's like it has everything Wii Sports has, but the extra events you can do are just so fucking stupid. Swimming.
You can't do it on the Wii? Or what?
What do you mean?
Like, is it difficult to do on the Wii? Not worth playing?
It's like this is the only way they made this game is on the Wii.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got the other one.
The one on the Switch?
Yeah.
There are fun ones on the Switch. And like Luke and I were playing rugby.
Yeah.
Where you can just be like Wario, Shadow, and Sonic.
Yeah.
And like you have to there's like 4 just fill-in characters. And they all have different abilities. And it's fucking like it's Madden and then FIFA mixed into one.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. That game is so fucking awesome. The 2020.
But the Beijing 2008.
Beijing 2008. I guess for like the ones Trey and I play, like there's the shooting one, which is fine. But I guess I don't know what else is on here.
The shooting one's fucking impossible.
Shooting one's this trap and
because our TV blows out the picture so badly that you can't see the crosshair or the clay pigeon that's flying out. You just see your character swinging around in a green field.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, I don't know why they tried to peddle me like some kind of dummy. I also don't know why. I just thought old black man finding about Mario and Sonic at the 2008 Olympics.
I've been thinking about it a lot. A lot. About just somebody finding out, holy shit. Like,
getting a text on my track phone and being like, you shit me. Get a load of this, man. They texted me. They tell me that Sonic and Mario at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Motherfuckers must have forgot it's 2024. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Dude, Trey.
Look at Trey.
Oh, trying to get out of it. All right.
Yep. Classic Trey.
Yep. I think I got to move the game here.
Yep. Send him toppling over. He looks okay. That's what I would do if he died.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't like embalm him. I wouldn't do anything. He would start leaking after a period of time, but I would just pull him around.
Right.
I'd probably put him in like a wheelchair, like a Weekend at Bernie's.
This one's getting real flat here.
Welcome back to another episode of the Goat Mentality Podcast. It is your main man, Kevin Holmes. Here on the show, we have a little segment called the Goat Mentality Spotlight, where we like to focus on high-achieving, high-performing individuals who have absolutely crushed it in life. Since society today likes to focus on degeneracy and promiscuity, like the Sexy Reds and the Hawk Tua girls of the world, We here at the Goat Mentality Podcast like to focus on the high-achieving, successful people of the world and take their qualities and characteristics and apply it to our own lives, so we too can one day become the goats of our own bloodline. Last week's Spotlight, we focused on a businessman by the name of Charlie Munger. This week, we're spotlighting another businessman, the $1 trillion man, Dan Pena. Born August 10th, 1945, raised and grew up in East Los Angeles, California in the barrio. Crime and violence were very common back in the day in the barrio. This is where Dan developed thick skin and learned to stand up for himself. As a young man, he entered the U.S. Army. After serving in the Army, Mr. Pena returned to college and finished a 4-year degree in 2.5 years. As a businessman, he is the chairman and founder of the Guthrie Group, an investment consortium specializing in facilitating transactions. He's the founder, former chairman, president, and chief executive officer of Great Western Resources, Inc., a Houston-based natural resource company with interests in coal, oil, gas exploration, production, drilling, and construction pipeline. In an 8-year period, starting with only $820, Mr. Pena grew Great Western Resources to $450 million. Making boss moves. Mr. Pena is the founder of QLA, the Quantum Leap Advantage, the revolutionary method for super success with over 29 years of proven track record experience that has produced over $1 trillion worth of equity value with his mentees and devotees since 1993, thus making him known as the $1 trillion man. The $1 trillion man has 10 secrets of super success. 1, practice daily affirmations. Wake up and tell yourself you're the shit. 2, measure what you do and improve. 3, success leaves clues. 4, smell the leather. Surround yourself in an environment where you want to get. Surround yourself around a group of people you want to become. 5, conventional wisdom is almost always wrong. 6, get out of your comfort zone. 7, have laser beam focus, no distractions. 8, don't give a fuck what they think. 9, surround yourself with successful people. Find 5 successful people and you just might become the 6th. As they say, you are the average of your 5 closest friends. So if you hang around 5 successful people, more likely than not, just maybe, you might become that next successful person. And 10, take action. Take action of your dreams. Take action of your life. Take action in becoming a GOAT. Become a GOAT of your bloodline. Leave a legacy. Nothing happens if you do not take action. These are the type of characteristics and qualities society needs more of to hear and learn from, so they can apply to their own peasant lives. So folks, that's the GOAT Mentality Spotlight this week. The $1 trillion man, Dan Pena. Look him up. Maybe you like him, maybe you don't. But one thing you can't say is that he's not successful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the GOAT Mentality Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. And don't forget to make your life a little bit more of a GOAT. See ya!
That must be the one that's sinking. No, I wouldn't put Trey in an urn. I wouldn't get him cremated. I would just carry his lifeless body around to different mics. I'd bring him to Uproar. Yeah, I would bring his dead body to Uproar and
have you ever
sign him
seen like the Instagram videos or like just like the reels you'll see where it'll be like a funeral taking place in Mexico and it's just the fully embalmed person like just like drinking a bottle of tequila and shit.
Yeah,
where it's like, this is so disrespectful to the dead. But
no, in their culture though, it's like very respectful.
I know that, but like think about doing that at an American funeral. Imagine you die, and your mom comes to the funeral home and you're just standing up, drinking a bottle.
You put a fucking a woods in my
Right.
mouth, and you guys keep lighting it and stuffing things in my mouth as I'm dead. Yeah. Move my lips around, stuffing things in there.
It's
This
also
is what we would have wanted. Putting a bunch of zins in my mouth.
Yep. I think I don't know. Being a fucking mortuaryist or whatever.
Mortician?
Mortician. That would be the worst job in the world. Touching dead people, I do not want to do that.
No,
That
Emma's
feels
friend,
so gross.
Emma's friend Oliver. Do you remember him?
No.
The little redheaded
Oh,
guy? Yeah,
yes.
he's a mortician.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't
no.
imagine having a desire to do that.
No, I just and like more power to him. Like it
we need that job.
Somebody does need to do that.
Yeah.
But
somebody needs to take care of the bodies.
Somebody's got to take care of the bodies. You're 100% right. But like, imagine going home and being like, I'm not even talking about somebody that like just died of natural causes, like if they had cancer or whatever it might be. But like somebody with bullet holes, where you're just like, okay, they're gonna be. I just have to put a shirt over the bullet holes in their chest, and then just put makeup on their face.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta gussy them up.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could handle that.
I don't know. I don't
It
think
makes
I
me
could
feel
either.
uneasy talking about it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to touch them.
How many times do you think a mortician just fucking slap the hell out of it and it's like, that ain't gonna do anything? They didn't feel it. Just getting out some rage on one of them. Just walking
I
around
bet
like
it's
you stub your toe or you spill something, you just bitch slap them.
I bet it's happened, but that's another thing. I feel like lightheaded right now because of that.
You're tweaking that bad. You brought it up.
I know. I really don't. I just don't like the idea of that just seems so invasive of a dead body, is like putting shit and chemicals inside of a already dead person.
No, I'm saying when I die, just fucking, I don't give a shit, dude. Use me like I want them to like cut open me at like the mortuary. And I want it to be like when you like flip up the cushions on an old couch. You're like, there's fucking dudes eating pennies, Legos. They open my tummy and it's just like bunch of crumbs and hair and Legos.
You know what should happen?
Pens.
Is like when I die, I want the mortician, instead of like embalming my body, just put a bunch of Botox in my face, so I just don't look the same. I'll go, the whole time I'm at my own funeral.
You want an open casket?
You want a closed casket?
Yeah, I don't need anybody looking at my fucking body.
Well,
I mean, I've been to a lot of open casket funerals. It's just like a Catholic thing, I think. And it's always
That's
so
the thing
strange.
I don't like.
When the family's standing there and you got to walk by and be like, I'm sorry for your loss. And their grandma's like this, laying in the casket. And then you just walk over and you look at them and keep walking. There's a line to look at a dead body. That's basically what it is. Yeah.
It like looking at an embalmed body really like freaks me the fuck out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It's probably an innate feeling.
Right.
Looking at a dead body shouldn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just like a feeling of, more than anything, every time I've looked at him, I'm just like, is this necessary?
Right. No, I think I agree with you
looking
about
at the body.
Yeah. You know what if I die and I have no funeral plans written down, and they just go back to this video and like, he would have wanted a closed casket.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about mortuary
If
stuff.
you listen back to Goat Mentality episode 21, Elliot says here he wanted a closed casket. He didn't want anyone looking at his body.
No.
That's if you die and you're like still in Luke's.
Yep.
And he's like, dude, you got to get out. Your room is packed to the brim with all this stuff. He's trying to move you out. You're like, I fucking need that. He's throwing away Star Tribunes from 2008.
Yep.
He's like, you weren't even a fucking adult at that time. I fucking need it, though. You don't understand. And you need to become a hoarder and die that way. No will. Lot of belongings. Not worth a dime.
Yeah, dude.
Get fat as hell.
That's what I love about Hoarders is they're there and they're gonna be. They have a mental health coach there, and they give them an option to an all think about it pile.
Yep.
So it makes them think like, well, I'm gonna put it in the I'll think about it pile. We'll get offloaded like all the trash and like wrappers and stuff, and then everything that they show me in the I'll think about it pile, I'll just keep.
I'll keep. Yeah.
But I'll look good in the process, and I'll just wear them down. That I feel like that should not be an option with a hoarder.
I'll think about it pile.
I'll think about it pile because it's not. You're giving them an out.
Yeah, I love the ones where the cleaners or like one of the family members starts getting frustrated and they start tossing stuff around.
Yep.
And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And they threw a teddy bear across the room. And it's like there's literally a 5-gallon Menards pail of shit right next to this.
I love the one where the woman. I think everybody's seen it by now. The woman who is pooping in the like Home Depot Menards 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
And they're taking everything out, and she goes, I want to or she was like, just like a smoker, just like a heroin user, I want one last ride. I want fecal contaminated food. Like that was her last thing.
It was making her feel good, dude. I bet she felt energized.
Yep.
Her immune system was working at 110% living in that house. And then they take it away from her. Her argument should have been like the same one that anti-vax parents. They're like, no, kids are supposed to play in mud. They're supposed to play in dirt. That's how you're supposed to eat shit-covered food. That's how your stomach adapts and builds.
That's always so weird to me. Is like parents that are not like, like just anti-vax people, because it's like you want them getting fucking cholera.
Yeah, I mean, typically the anti-vax people that I have actually encountered in my real life have had an autistic kid and are in denial about it. They're this vaccine made my child this way. And it's like, no, that's not how this works.
It was just a genetic thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look in the mirror, you're kind of weird too, you know? It's like, you probably did it. Sorry. It wasn't the flu vaccine that we've been doing for the past...
No.
How many years? I don't even know. I don't know the history behind anything. I like to stay ill-informed and spit facts out on the internet.
There's like fucking polio. Like polio's back in some like schools and shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's boss, dude. Yeah. That's so cool. That in our future we'll get to see the toothpick legs again. Toothpick wheelchair legs again. You don't see that too often.
No. But yeah.
Or the braces.
Exactly. Or fucking just like people being in iron lungs.
The most recent, the last dude on an iron lung died recently.
Yeah.
The one where his head's sticking out and it's all red and fucking flaky. Yeah. He's got a big old grin on his face, though.
I feel like that's an act, though.
What, the happiness?
You can't be happy when you're in an iron lung.
Speak for yourself, dude. Imagine being in an iron lung.
You know what, dude? I bet.
Yeah.
If you put him in a Darth Vader suit, he'd be powerful as hell.
Yeah.
That's like the Bacta tank. He's got to take some time.
You hook him up to a serum or something, and he tears out of the iron lung.
No, it does look like, you remember in Captain America when they put him in like the super soldier serum thing? It looks like one of those, just his head is exposed.
Yeah. That would be sick. Imagine he has the same head.
Muscles.
Well, that's what it is. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Because he just got so strong. They were like, we got to put you on an iron lung. Dude, you're jacked. You got to go on the iron lung.
Dude, your body cannot produce oxygen to support the muscles you have. Fuck it, put me in the iron lung. I'm all about the gains.
Put me in the iron lung. He's on a bulk diet 24/7.
He does the NFL combine, just like this. Does like 150 with 225. And they're like, get him back in the iron lung.
Opens up and he does the deadlift where his legs are shaking and blood's pouring out of his nose. They're like, you gotta get him back in the iron lung. He lives to lift, dude. I looked at the picture of that guy in the iron lung and I said, that guy's fucking jacked.
Yeah, he's jacked as hell.
Look at the muscles you can see poking through the window he's got there. Should we pull up reels?
Yeah, what are we doing on time, Neil?
It's not It's just us. And like you said, we found out very quickly that Trey lends a lot to this podcast.
He does.
By having him here, and we miss him dearly. I wish I could go back in time and unstab him in his sleep.
Right. Straight up.
I look back now and I go, I wish I could just unstab Trey. I'm so regretful of my actions.
Yeah. Dude, if Trey comes back dead,
oh no.
You're bad implications.
It's all a joke. Here we go.
It's all a joke in Minecraft.
This is to put a face to the name of DC Slim.
What's going on with this fucking TV?
I don't know. There we go. So, DC here. This is the man we've been talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your boy DC Slim on the edge. Trump Watch Bar in Minneapolis. We're about to get going with trivia night. You know how we do every Tuesday, 7
That's happening
p.m.
tonight.
You come on down, get some trivia.
Really?
Get some food, get some good old drinks, get some good service. But the staff got you covered down here. And don't worry about it if you don't know the answers, okay? Don't get embarrassed. Because you know what? When you leave, you're going to be smarter than you were before you walked in the door.
You're going to be smarter than you were when you walked in the door.
Come on down to Trump Watch Bar in Minneapolis. Best trivia ever. DC Slim, your host, and DC Famous presents this trivia night. Come on down and get yourself something good. Have a good time. See you here. If you ain't here this week, I suggest you come on down next week. Check it out. Peace.
So for everyone listening, Tuesday night, 7 p.m., Tom's Watch Bar, downtown Minneapolis, DC Slim hosts trivia. You should get down there and check it out. He's an amazing host. DC Famous Presents puts on great shows, and I would love to be on one again.
He does, and
we don't have him here fucking running his mouth.
Right. He's not here to fucking
the defector.
Right. I would slit that balloon open, let it go, just for DC right now.
I'm so glad I stabbed you in your sleep, Trey.
Have it over to sleep.
Yep.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I jumped on his server in the middle of the night, and I just boom, 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 and raided his chest. And
yep.
Yeah.
You're fucking griefing. Oh, this one's good.
Oh, come on. What is this? What the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
You send this?
I did, yeah. Should we take that one out, you think?
No.
He is fully glued to a...
He's all right.
Sounds good.
Yeah. That was sick, dude. He moved quick.
Yeah, And I also love how he's like, he trapped it under one arm and then just
hammered on his other arm to kill that rat.
He's probably in a lot of pain from that.
No, the rage running through him, dude. When you find a mouse like I did in my van,
yeah,
I had that cup of water. One had drowned, one was still alive, and I was just like, I should let you fucking drown. Mm-hmm. Coming in my place, shitting everywhere, pissing on all my papers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want him dead, dude. Mm-hmm. The rage that courses through you when you get a mouse in your place. I remember my buddies had in their college apartment, they had a mouse problem. Mm-hmm. They just had bats in different parts of the room, in different parts of the apartment, and fucking smash mice with it. Yeah.
Jesus.
I sent this one in here, dude.
Turn them. Good food, good vibes, big dog. Ain't that right?
Oh my God.
I sent that. That is a man filming a piping hot steak at Texas Roadhouse. And he's saying, turn up, turn up, turn up. He's blessing God. He's thanking God for this delicious meal. And then he just he just puts a little play on his queen.
Right. And I also think he's not only thanking God for the food, but also for the vibe.
Yeah, there is
the overall vibe.
There is a crazy vibe in that video. You can tell his queen is just visibly tired from holding it down.
Yep. Yeah. She's holding it down, keeping it real. And
She's keeping it real, holding it down, putting in work.
right.
He treated her for some Texas Roadhouse, and she just wants to eat.
Absolutely.
Then my head hit the wall.
Oh. She just fell completely backwards and broke a pane of glass behind her. It probably that looks like Mall of America, but it's probably just some mall.
Trey sent this one, and he's always on some fuck shit.
Right.
Look at him. Been making the same fucking face the entire episode. Fucking dickhead. Animate him doing vent. Okay. Here we go.
Nice.
I think this music's copyrighted,
Definitely.
but that's cool.
That is pretty cool. Well,
That-
I think now that we added our voice into it,
Yeah,
we
then
did
we're good.
transform it enough.
Yeah. Neil had to give us a short rundown on copyright laws earlier because our last episode we got in trouble for copyright.
So if it just goes silent
Yeah.
at one point in the video, it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have to talk you have to pause it every 10 seconds, he was saying. And talk about it and make it transformative. So
Right.
like we were saying earlier, we're gonna watch the entirety of like Django Unchained or something like that and pause it every 10 to 20 seconds, give our input, and then play
and
it.
transform the movie
Yeah.
into something even better.
Right. We're adding like the director's cut that Quentin Tarantino always wanted.
Right.
And unlike Quentin Tarantino, I don't feel the need to ever say the N-word.
Right.
He writes it into his
He
scripts.
writes it in every single movie.
Yeah, he says, I get one. I get to say
Right.
one N-word and look at one pretty woman's feet.
Right.
That's the
And if anybody
contract.
says anything about it,
Mhm.
their whole family ought to be executed.
Yeah, exactly. It is art. Quentin Tarantino saying the N-word. Oh, yeah.
Well, watch him as he rides around on the ground. Come on. He didn't break an arm.
Oh. Guy on a skateboard trying to, just horribly out of shape, man, on a
Right.
skateboard.
Trying to
That-
drop in.
if you saw a dude that size walking with a skateboard, it's like you're not using
No.
that. That's
That is purely for show.
That's show. You're showboating.
Mhm.
And then he tries to prove his skills right there and knocks the wind
Yep.
out of himself.
This one's good too.
Of man getting hurt. Oh, whoa.
Oh, there's a tractor. Hey, yo. Oh, there's a tractor. Oh, there's a tractor.
That's drinking with your old man, and he tries to bark at the moon with the big dogs.
We can just watch it on here.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
okay. What's this here now? Oh, look at
This
him.
guy found a use for the leg.
Yeah. No, this is disability. This man has an ability and he found his passion.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing to see. This is a video.
Yeah,
I forgot to. I sent this. This is a video of my buddy back home. His brother, blackout drunk, and one of his friends pouring Coca-Cola into his ear and face. Look at it pool.
Oh my god.
Look at it pool in his ear when he pours it, dude. Soaking him. You can tell in the video what cracks me up is he's already wet.
Yep.
So he was pouring Coca-Cola on him and thought, I better fucking video this. I gotta record this too. Very calming scene here.
This one's good.
Mm-hmm. This is calming.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I love how pull it back up here. Just how they're driving and they're all just nodding off.
Yep.
And there is a moment of peace. And then you see there's a moment where it's at a different angle now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they do have that, like, there is a feeling of bliss with the music playing
Right.
and stuff, and then you're like, oh, the driver's going out too.
Yeah. He's going right off the side.
So those are
Yeah,
two
caught it.
Arab guys. One is just like flexing his just general strength. He's like, look at what a boss I am. Punches through a watermelon and hits his friend in the face.
Yeah.
Another calming scene right here.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. And it was standing up on top of her.
Yeah.
Too. That's oof.
Here
It's
we
a
go.
cow fucking being pushed into a group of people by another cow.
He said, I'll give you $200 if you get out of this. And it's a full-grown man putting a midget in a full Nelson in a convenience store.
Yep.
And you can tell that the little person probably needs the 200 bones.
Right.
Have you seen little Susie that walks around Minneapolis? She's going famous. She's going viral.
Is that the one that yells at everybody?
The little white midget that's walking around?
Yeah, that swears at people.
Yeah. Susie, Minneapolis. She's gone very viral. Oh yeah, this queen right here. Meet little Susie.
Yep, I have seen that person.
Yeah, we should go on a hunt.
We should.
We should hunt up little Susie ever on the podcast. We should bless her.
Yeah.
We should rob Trey
Yep.
and then bless little Susie with the money.
Yep. Sell Trey's Xbox and he gets back.
Sell everything.
Yep.
Everything right in front of us right now.
That bowl full of matchbooks.
Yep, sell
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, we sell everything. We start listing it on Facebook Marketplace, and he's friends with us, so he sees on Facebook while he's in California. He's like, "That's mine.
Right.
That's mine." He starts hitting us up, and we're like, "Dude, we're gonna bless little Susie."
Or blessing little Susie. Sorry.
You understand, right? He's like, "Who the fuck is little Susie?" Trey sent this one. Not even here.
It's just a child driving.
Mm-hmm. Vibes are pretty crazy on this one. Yeah. He's driving well, too, dude.
Yeah, not too bad.
Cruising around in a Silverado, bumping tunes. Here we go.
This one's got to be good.
Daddy's in court awaiting trial. He truly did not touch those childs like they are saying. You know me. Babies, please send for bail. And it's just a selfie of a man that he uploaded to Instagram Reels. No hashtags, no, not even a fucking caption.
Go on his
that.
profile.
This is got to be a meme account. Yeah. That is 100% a meme account. Oh, I'm going to have to scroll back up to find it. Oh, we don't have that many. Here we go. I feel like we've had an alligator video.
Yeah. I love gator videos, dude.
Oh.
Look at that.
Got him in a death grip.
Yep. He's fine.
He got up.
He got out. There are more.
There are more?
Yeah, click that arrow.
Man kicks rat in the kid's face. Pretty sick. Cat fighting a... This is an Ira Facebook link.
This is. But that cat fucking killed that snake.
Yeah. What have we here? A mama duck facing off with a crow with her babies. Oh no. Does that crow get one of the babies?
I guess I didn't scroll this far.
Oh, that's it. That's the whole video. I think the crow got the
I think
baby
the
up.
crow got one of them, yeah. Oh! Yeah, I was going to say they're crashing. Holy fuck.
Just some boys going real quick over a hill in a residential-looking
crazy.
county road.
I know another gator one, but
I like the gator ones.
This one's really good.
I don't see anything wrong happening here. His boy's on it.
Imagine putting your head into an alligator's open mouth.
Yeah, I
and
would.
thinking, oh, it's cool.
If there's a crowd of people around me and I got my boys with me, I'll put my head in an alligator's mouth
For sure.
just to flex.
They got me.
Yeah, I know those boys will crank open that gator's jaws for me. Man, another one Trey sent. What do we got here? Some sick wall art.
It was really cool.
That
no
was,
copyright on that because we did remix it. I kind of just kept making mouth noises. So.
Yeah. We transformed that video.
Transformed the 6ix9ine song.
Here we go.
Let's go. Nice.
Yep. Guy going fast on a motorcycle. Hitting. Do you think you're yelling in a time of crisis? Are you one of those people that's one of them, or are you quiet?
It depends on the situation. If I'm in control of it, like that guy driving the motorcycle, I'm dead silent.
Yeah.
If I'm a passenger, then I'm very loud.
Yeah. I don't know. I think sometimes even when I'm driving, if I gotta stomp the brakes, I'm like like.
Yep.
It's
it's very situational for me. I have been loud for that shit, but it's mainly like after it's done and nothing's happened, then I'm yelling at the top of my lungs in my car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alone. After it's happened. Yep. I get that. So it's the rage that immediately precedes that follows this being scared.
Mm-hmm.
I get that feeling.
That's a really good one.
That's a scream that I was imagining you giving out.
Yep.
Every time you scream, it sounds like that you're Skyping through.
Yeah, I'm on like 2006.
Yeah, you're on
call center headset.
I went to the Dakota County Fair.
You did?
Yeah, on Sunday.
It's been a while since I've actually been to the Dakota County Fair. And so you were telling me a little bit about it. You had an elote bowl.
Had an elote bowl. Didn't see nearly as many fat people as I thought I was going to see. That kind of sucks.
Because we were talking about this the other night, where it's like with the state fair, the Minnesota State Fair, it's all like super accessible because it's all there is some uphill parts,
but it's a mainly, gradual incline.
Right. It's nothing where you're like gonna have to hammer on the accelerator if you're in a scooter.
No, there's a lot of scooter. There's a lot of people at the Minnesota State Fair where you're like, damn, I think you only came out of your house for this.
Right. That's the one thing. Like I had one of my friends' families. They would go every single day, and it's like, how are you not 400 pounds?
They would go every day.
They would go every single day, open to close, no lie.
And eat the food?
Eat the food.
Whoa.
Yep.
Is it just like, I feel like some families, it feels particular to like Minnesota suburban families. I feel like a lot of families operate on whatever their dad's like autistic special interest becomes.
That was not his dad.
No.
His dad.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I fucking love that family. But no, his dad was not the main guy. He would go like once while it was open with the family, but then it was his mom, his grandma, and then him that would go almost every day.
Oh, whoa.
Yep.
You have to take a loan out to do that. They're like, you want a bucket of cookies? I think
they were doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the family was doing well. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, he stuck it with the fucking pop can lid or beer can. Sorry, Elliot's drinking at 4 in.
It's not 4 anymore. 5 o'clock somewhere. Am I right? 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30. That's true. Yeah, fuck it. Let's skip Acme. Go to a happy hour at TGI Fridays and get lit.
Shit. Right.
There he goes. He's off screen now. It popped. That's almost like what happened in real life when I plunged a steak knife into him 47 times. Buried him under the fire pit in the backyard. He was saying, why? I said, stop yelling.
Right. Because they don't. The neighbors don't know you live here.
Right. Exactly.
So you can't be too loud, otherwise you're gonna get them kicked out, Trey.
Yeah, dude. What are you thinking, Trey? Yelling like this at this hour? Fucking dumbass. Be more considerate when I'm plunging a knife into your chest. Don't yell.
You want me to get fucking kicked out?
Why are you back on them now?
I couldn't find a place that has that, or the. I got a tin of those when I was at work, and I had run out of Zins,
Yeah.
and they only had Rogues at the place I am. I 110% prefer Zins.
What did that cost, though?
That was like $9.50. Normally a pack of Zins is like $10 to $11, depending on where I am.
Go to the Brooklyn Center Holiday. Or Brooklyn Park Holiday.
That's not
right
that's
over the
not-
bridge from where you live. Like, get on the highway,
Well, I
go
know- I
over
know
the
it's
bridge.
from where I live. But
By, like, Top Golf?
No,
the Holiday over there?
the BP
Yeah,
right
across the street. Yeah.
has Zins all the time.
Oh.
I'm saying when I was at work, I was on break.
Ah.
The only smoke shop I could get to.
Yeah.
Only had
Is that
Rogues.
the one over by the Planet Fitness over there? The one
Yeah.
that I bought the meth pipe from?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it? Tobacconist.
Yeah. Those guys looked at me so concerned
Really?
when I went in there. Because
Oh.
when Luke and I were going to smoke DMT,
Yep.
they're like, you got to smoke it out of a meth bulb. Yeah. And I went in there and I was looking at the pipes, and they're like two foreign dudes, and he's like, "What's up, brother? What do you need?" And I was like, "I need that right there." And I pointed at a bulb, and he was like, "Okay, all right." And he pulled it out. His entire mood changed when he
Yep.
was like, "Oh, this guy's smoking meth." Yeah, I was as happy as a pig in shit. I was like,
Right.
"Cool, now I get to smoke."
As a pig in
Yeah,
shit. No, I think you're right, Neil. Like, if somebody is like patting down their pockets, finding like
Mhm.
paying for meth pipes and quarters, just be happy you're making that bread. All right.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
When they splay all of the coins onto your table
Right.
and count it out with their finger
Yep.
and slide it across.
It's $20 and pennies, nickels, and dimes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'd be.
Wait, how cheap is meth?
That is like $40 a gram in one hit. Like a bump of cocaine. is
Whoa.
bullshit. I did it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody listening to this,
Smoke
good
it.
idea.
Yeah, I think it's a cost-effective way to get your rocks off.
Right.
I think
you
you
want to be
should-
smoking pressure, or do you want to fucking be
Yeah.
smoking that chemical? All right.
Yeah. No, this is a podcast about bettering your life, as Kevin Holmes drops in at any point,
Right.
any given point throughout the episode,
Yep.
and tells you. And I think
You know,
you
when you with this episode, do we have a Kevin Holmes clip?
not yet.
Okay. We're gonna get one.
Mhm.
But for this episode, he needs to jump in like a jump scare.
Mm.
Where like it's not even like a transition, it just cuts to what's up, guys? Kevin Holmes here.
Yeah, that's sick.
Goat Mindset Podcast.
With the Goat Mindset podcast, you need to start smoking meth to boost your productivity.
It's cheap Adderall.
Yeah, it's cheap Adderall. Fuck it, dude. Do it. Start smoking meth.
we should tell him that we talked about the medical benefits of meth.
Of meth, yeah. When my dad was yeah. My dad was a cop. He said that there was this woman who was like, "I'm smoking it for my back. I have a bad back. I need this meth."
Smoking meth because of bad. I feel like that
Medicinally.
would make it way worse.
No, medicinally, dude. Yeah, this is my medicine.
That doesn't numb pain, does it?
Probably.
Meth?
Feel
Neil,
like you
when
feel pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. Neil, as did meth make you not feel pain?
I wasn't trying to. I didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes you hyper aware.
I didn't have pain when I was going on. I will say that it's like Molly, but it's not where you want to like.
You're like, I need to fucking take apart a radio right now.
I
I-
dance the house.
Yeah.
I need to fucking.
Yeah, your girlfriend comes home. She's like kissing and hugging you.
Yep.
She's like, "Oh my god, it's so good to see you." You're like, "Shut up, bitch! I need to take apart this radio."
Shut up, bitch. Where's Radio Shack?
Yeah, I need some AA batteries. Stat.
I feel like the hardest anybody's taken the closing of all Radio Shacks nationwide was somebody that like just started smoking meth the day after, and they're like, "Oh, what did I do this for?
What did I don't even know.
$40 down the drain."
Well, there goes all my fun.
Right.
Now I got this bag of meth and no activity to do. Fucking Radio Shack is closed. No, I bet there was a heyday when Radio Shack shut down. I'm sure their appliances had to go somewhere.
Oh.
I bet some meth heads got some hands on it. They're like, "Oh, I can't wait to take this fucking thing apart." No repercussions. They're getting rid of it. It's a liquidation sale. They're paying for that TV and quarters. They're like, "I'm going to take the bitch apart."
Right.
I think we should just go around and like advertise ourselves as like a junk collection crew, and we're just like, we specialize in like taking apart old TVs and stuff, because you're supposed to have like a license and shit to do that, and we just go and throw them off the bridge into the river.
Yeah. I feel like an old TV or like an old washing machine to a meth head is like a Lego set with your lady.
Yeah.
We're sitting back. We're not going to do much tonight.
No, we're gonna order a pizza. We're gonna smoke meth, and we're gonna take apart this washing machine.
God, this washer was expensive, but goddamn, it's worth it.
It was
quality time.
So worth taking this apart with my partner. We bonded so well. We smoked a gram of meth, which was $20 a piece,
$20
cheap.
a pop.
And then for the washer, I got it for $700 on Marketplace. So in total, it's a $720 date night, but it's so worth it to do with your partner.
Imagine like accepting to do a show in Iowa, and they're like, "We'll pay you $120. Make it $140. Then I'm there. Then you make $100.
Yep.
You spend the other $40 on meth.
Yep.
Have a good fucking weekend with the purest meth in Iowa."
Yeah.
Good idea.
Is Iowa known for meth?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I know
Iowa, North Dakota.
North Dakota, of course. North Dakota. I had a gay, my like manager at Dollar General when I was working at the Dollar General back home. He's this like gay dude who was just like, "I'm gonna make this store better." And he went in, he decorated his entire apartment with like Dollar General gear, just like those paintings that they sell for $7. He was hanging them up at his place. He was like, "We're making this store better." And then someone came in and just, the rug doctor that you can rent at grocery stores? Someone just straight up stole that bitch. No record of who took it or who signed it out last. And then he just eloped to North Dakota with his gay lover. And then it turned out to be my buddy's cousin or my buddy's uncle. And he's like, "Yeah, he does meth sometimes."
Oh.
So he probably fucking jacked the rug
Took the
doctor.
Lego set home.
Yeah, he took it home. He was tired of looking at it behind the cage. He was like, "I want to dismantle that bitch."
It's so tough not to see the innards of a fucking rug doctor.
No, to smoke meth and just look at a piece of technology and go, "I'm supposed to just not know what's going on in there."
It's like looking at a chicken wing with one bite out of it.
Right. It's just like this, so disrespectful to the chef. I should when they patent pen something, it's like compliments to the chef. This was a bitch and a half to take apart. I had to steal so many tools out of so many open garages to get this bitch apart, but
this fucking LG washer. I tell you, it's a marvel of the modern man.
This LG, it's just, I would consider this set advanced.
Right.
It's nowhere someone between the ages of like 20 and 25 should be doing. This is somebody that's been smoking meth for kind of a while.
Exactly. Have
the skills, have the tools. If you jump in as a beginner, it's just not going to be fun, and you're not going to see the appeal.
That's the thing is like, I feel like it's like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh too, where it's like you're not going to get it for like the first couple months you do it, but then when you start getting it with meth and taking apart shit, you're like, "God damn it, I gotta buy a booster box every week now."
Yeah, you start to understand the appeal. You give it a little time to build up. It's like taking an ashwagandha mushroom.
Right.
You're not going to feel the effects in the first week.
Yeah.
You stop taking it the next week, you're like, "I am not nearly as sharp."
Right.
I got to start smoking that shit again.
Ashwagandha.
You're digging through the couch cushions. You're calling your lady while she's at work. You're calling your grandma.
This dude deserved to get hit.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he
Look
did.
at him. He's just a good old
He's in a
fashioned.
fucking Nashville Predators hat.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I saw this woman. She hit me with her car.
His room is decorated like a man that's like still alone at 30, where he's like, I'm gonna buy a house. When a single man like at a certain age buys a house, you're just kind of like, oh, you're going that route.
Yep.
You're going uncle that drinks a lot route.
Ooh, this is a good one.
You know a dude like that? Yeah, and he's just they take on the role of if they have any like siblings, they just become like the uncle who's a lot of fun but goes back to just an empty house.
Right.
Kind of like the John Candy character we were
Yeah.
talking about on Friday or Saturday. Yeah,
Planes, Trains, Automobiles, we talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just start to take on a John Candy persona. Even if they weren't fat to begin with, they get fat and they have a mustache. Oh, okay. Well, how are we doing on time?
Okay.
Well,
you rocked it out with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers in the 55014 area code. Have a blessed day.
we tried to hold it down for you guys without Trey, but